Pastor Roy Gerhardt from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. When my wife was pregnant with our first baby girl, she was headed out to the mailbox. She needed to get a piece of mail sent out that day. And as she was walking down the lane to the mailbox, she realized that the mailman was already there, and that if she was going to catch him, she was going to have to run. Well, she took off running as well as a woman who is fully pregnant, very nearly ready to deliver, can run down the lane. And she caught him. Ironically, that act is probably the thing that sent her into labor. And the next day, we had a new life in our hands. Our first baby girl given to us as such a special gift, and we are so blessed. This reminds me of the story that we shared this past Sunday, the story of Jairus. On this first Sunday of Advent, our focus is hope. And we'll count down the days to Christmas through those 4 Sundays of Advent, each one of them with their own special emphasis and story to share. But as we shared the story of Jairus this past week, we saw a man who was desperately running through the streets of his town, looking for Jesus, desperate for his help. When Jairus found Jesus, he found out that he was not the only one desperate for Jesus' help. In fact, he ran into a whole crowd of people that had mobbed Jesus. The scripture describes them as a group pressing in on Jesus, even crushing him. This tells us the desperation that is in all of these people seeking after Jesus, so desperate to try to find an answer for their needs, hoping that he could bring a miracle, that he could somehow do something, say something that would bless them and set them free. Well, Jairus ran through the streets, ran now into this crowd, forced his way through to the front of the line, and there asked Jesus to come to his house and heal his daughter, because if he didn't, he was afraid that she would die. Well, as audacious as this request is, a whole crowd of people are there looking for Jesus' help, and this man is asking Jesus to come to his house. Well, it doesn't matter. He's desperate. There's no other help to be found. Jesus is it, and Jesus is willing. He began to go with Jairus and was going to go and heal his daughter. But they had hardly gotten started when news came that it was too late. Jairus' daughter was already dead. There was no chance for the teacher to heal his daughter, and so there was no point in bothering him anymore. But Jesus said, it's not too late. Don't give up yet. He said, trust me. And so Jesus went on with Jairus to his house. And there, he didn't heal Jairus' daughter. He brought her back to life. And with this new life in her, he gave their daughter back to them. What an incredible joy and blessing. I think about the way in which Janice and I received our daughter with her running down the road to catch the mailman. Here's a man who ran after Jesus to find healing and instead found new life. It reminds me of the fact that all of us, just like that whole crowd of people that were there desperately pursuing Jesus, all of us are in need. And we may be looking for all kinds of miracles, short-term fixes, maybe just a quick loan from him. But Jesus is here to give to us new life. And he's come to us as people who are already dead in sin, lost from God. And yet Jesus says, it's not too late. Don't give up yet. I'm still coming. And so you and I can know that he is there for you and me. We can reach out, put our trust in him, race after him down the street if necessary, because there he is, reaching out his hand to you to say, trust me. May God bless you, and as you share his good news, may God make you a blessing wherever he takes you.